because I was muted. I muted myself. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. This is my first YouTube stream, so we're gonna try it out. Um, oh, hang on. I got my volume up. I gotta turn that down. Thanks for joining. Tell your friends to come view. But yeah, so we're gonna get into these reactions, y'all. Okay, let's turn the volume up. Look, I'm still learning. Gotta hit my Zoom, cause I'm over here like. Let's get into it. Hello. Hang on. I can't hear shit. Oh, go back. Here we go.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Hang
That's
on.
£200 off for a family of 4.
Oh, you can't see the comments.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now,
Oh
you
shit.
can save £50 per person.
He broke her
That's
window.
£200 off for a family of 4.
Hold on. Oh wow, the kid is in the car.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right
Oh
now,
wow, y'all see
you
that?
can save £50 per person. That's
Okay, let's go to a better one. Here we go.
When you do finally get her, act like you're still trying to get her. Act like you're still actively pursuing her, trying to get her attention. You think now is game time because you got her. You think it's chill time. You think you in chill mode. You ain't gotta do too much more. You ain't gotta buy no flowers. You ain't gotta go on no more dates.
See, he onto something. Already we starting with a good video because if you were a part of yesterday's stream or if you were somewhat a part of yesterday's stream, we was talking about a lot of videos because my feed is basically kind of all over the place, but the main things that kind of come up is politics, sort of videos like this where it's more lifestyle, kind of like perspective, rhetoric, if you will, and just BS, like those like funny videos or whatever. And so basically I agree with bro. I'm gonna let him finish out what he was saying.
Gotta go on no more dates. Hell no. Now is the time that you really need to show her that you locked in.
Right.
You own that.
Right.
You still trying to get her attention. You still asking her little questions. You still trying to get to know her.
Yeah, because niggas don't
You
give a
buy her
fuck.
flowers every 3 months.
3 months? Shit. In my
Yeah.
experience, be lucky if
She
you
gonna
even
be
get
single,
flowers.
You gotta lock in.
Right.
You think you already won. It's just the beginning.
Right.
You still got a whole race to run.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? You gonna lock in or you gonna get locked out?
Lock in and get lost, bitch. But yeah, these were some videos I was reacting to yesterday. They were pretty good. So let's go back to the feed. Oh yeah.
Oh, women don't care about men's mental health. Brother, men don't care about men's mental health.
Okay, we just starting out with some bangers. So, white man is on to something. Let's see what else he got to say.
Questioning men's masculinity because they go to therapy and are on antidepressants. And y'all want to talk about women caring about our mental health? When are we going to acknowledge that we are the architects of our own demise?
Hello.
I'll give you an example that sticks with me to this day, okay? Most
To this day!
throw parties for a living in Philly. There was a time where I was coming downstairs, the house was packed out. I had to get to the DJ booth to cut off the sound. I was pushing through people, I pushed the wrong person. They pulled a gun on me, and I looked them dead in the eye, put the gun to my head, and said either shoot me or get the fuck out of my way, because I got shit to do, right? Obviously, they did not shoot me. Later on, all of my friends were like, whoa, that was badass, that was so crazy, blah, blah, blah. Not one person asked me, hey, brother, why were you so prepared to die? Not one single person was like, hey, man, you seemed really eager to throw your life away as if it meant nothing. Maybe we should talk about some stuff that's going on with you. Men don't care about men's mental health. There was a 5-year stretch where not a single person that I was friends with ever saw me sober. I was drunk morning till night. Not one time did anybody say, hey, man, seems like you might be fighting some demons there. You want to talk about some stuff?
You want to know why? Well, this is just my perspective. Hang on. Pause 2 seconds. I got to get something. Oh, you ain't see my booty. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so you want to know why men don't care about men's mental health? Because they think everything is gay. That's why they don't care. They think everything is fruity. They think expressing your emotions, talking about them is you're a woman. Everything that he's saying or whatever the reasons or whatever is because men think if they do these things they're a woman or they're like really feminine. And I'm like, I've been saying this for a while. Even when it was men's mental health month back in June, I was like, okay, brothers, niggas, take care of your friends because I'm tired of hearing like what he said. I'm tired of hearing like women need to talk about men's mental health, and I'm like, bitch, do you even talk about your own mental health? You don't care about yourself, and if you did care about yourself, you wouldn't be worried about other people taking care of you. You would take care of yourself as a man, and once you sort of do that, you would reach out to your comrades. In my opinion, like that's what I would do. Like I'm a big advocate for therapy. My friends know that shit. I'll say go to therapy in a hot minute. So my thing is exactly what he's saying.
Not one time. We need to start taking accountability for our lack of empathy towards each other before we put the burden on women again.
Oh, hey God. What else we got?
Come with me to meet my 3-month girlfriend for the first time. Look at them lesbian nails. We're flying to the UK.
Oh, wow.
Never met this girl. Location fished her on Hinge, but we're not going to talk about that. Here I am, now in a relationship, flying to see her. What in the world?
My flight is delayed and don't know how I'm going to make my connection. This is great. Reconfigured my flight, thankfully. Now I'm flying into Heathrow instead of Gatwick. One good thing is that I get to go home because this connection is in LA and I live close to the airport, and so now I don't take off till later and it's just a straightaway. But I get to London before, it's a whole thing. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to Heathrow because I don't know how to get to Brighton from Heathrow, but I'm going to figure it out.
A little hiccup in my plans actually was clutch because I got to go home, which was really nice.
My girlfriend is flying in from Ireland, and we were supposed to both end up
Right.
in Gatwick. Now she changed her flight to Heathrow because I was getting really bad anxiety about having to navigate the trains by myself. Now I don't have to do it by myself because she changed her flight to meet me, and so now we both land at Heathrow at 8 a.m. and we get to take the trains together, and I don't have to try and navigate without her.
Get this off my TL. Don't nobody
At
want to
this
hear
rate,
about this.
I'm almost there. I'm not going to lie. I had all the nerves. Like,
No, what the fuck am I doing? I can't believe I flew out here for a girl. I
Right.
haven't seen her yet, but
Right.
we're gonna see her in just a second. I'm literally freaking out. Like, what? Why did I flew all the way to the UK?
Why did you do that?
Not just for some friends, but for some love.
Girl, you
we
flew
met,
out here for some
and
pussy. That's what you
I'm
said.
not saying location fish, but like, if your love is not in your hometown, explore other countries. They're probably somewhere else.
Oh, how
Come with
nice.
me
She
to
with a
meet
white
my
girl. She with a
3-month
ginger.
girlfriend for the first-
She with a
Players
nigga.
want permission. License want worship. Broken man want provider. Insecure man want control. Lost man want guided. Wounded man want mothers. Jealous man want to make woman feel small so
Ooh.
he can feel big.
Right.
Every man wants a woman with a big heart. But a big heart doesn't come with silence. It comes with storms, with feeling everything louder, deeply, fully. She'll cry when she cares.
Right.
She'll rage when she's hurt.
Right.
She'll call out what doesn't feel right
You silly.
because her love is real.
Talking about they black for
She
real.
doesn't sit quietly in the corner of someone's convenience.
Right.
A woman with a big heart will challenge you to show up bigger, not because she's too much, but because she refused to settle for too little.
Right.
You don't get soft without a strong. You don't get magic without a fire. You don't get a woman like her without being ready to feel every ounce of what she is made of. So only a king wants a woman in the power,
Yeah.
one who loves herself too much to beg, one who makes peace feel like a passion,
Is that good?
one walks beside him, not behind him. That's what a real man wants. A queen he can build his kingdom with. Players want permission.
Players
Narcissists
want permission.
worship. Broke man want provider. Insecure man want control.
Okay.
Lost man want guidance.
Look,
Wounded man want
listen,
mothers. Jealous man want
what's
to
that
make
man
woman
name?
feel small.
he was speaking something. I couldn't
Don't
remember the
mind
actor.
the scat. I need women to understand how precious they are.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you.
how can you let him know? Girls, you need to stop padlocking your pussies. Like, padlock it! Hold it! Hold it tight! Hold it!
He's talking about padlock it.
Don't mind the scat. I need women to understand how precious they are. Like, how can you let him know? Girls, you need to stop padlocking your pussies. Like, padlock it!
Padlock it.
Hold it tight! Hold it! Hold it! Hold
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
hold it. Because some of these men, show me your man and it will show me who you are. I can see you're emotionally downcast. Lock your pussy! Lock it! My sister, lock it! It's not
He not lying.
like...
Why it keep starting over? That's bullshit.
Don't mind the scat. I need women to understand how precious they are.
Hold it. Hang on.
Like,
I need to get my shit together here.
how can you let him know? Girls, you need to stop padlocking your pussies. Like, padlock it! Hold it! Hold it tight! Hold it!
Hold it.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Because some of these men, show me your man and it will show me who you are.
Right.
I can see you're emotionally downcast. Lock your pussy! Lock it! My sister, lock it! It's not the time to be playing with your life. Some of you, like, why do you do this to yourself?
I don't
Lock
know.
the pussy! Lock it! Lock it! I said,
Why do we
lock
do it to
Lock
ourselves? Why do we do that to ourselves sometimes? Like, we fuck with niggas that ain't shit. Because we think we can change them, I feel like. Can't change a nigga, man. I just watched a video. I learned that, after a few attempts, right? But you can't change a man because men only think in certain ways. If we just breaking it down to biology and shit like that, men think physically. They use their eyes a lot compared to women who use their mind a lot. That's why, like, when I was doing some videos last night and I seen that come up, I'm like, yeah, because this is why motherfuckers are so freaked out. If you give a man an inch, he will take a mile. So yeah.
Hey! I want to talk to y'all about something you keep tagging me and asking me about, which is the discourse surrounding that woman and her husband packing her the lunch and shit. I mean, I think generally speaking, y'all know how I personally would feel about that. In short, ain't shit about that funny to me and wouldn't be if that were me. But transparently, I am wishing her all the best. If that's your tea, mama, that's your tea. What does concern me, though, is what I believe pick-me's are saying, where they're basically saying any woman who finds that offensive or fucking annoying is like too uptight, can't take a joke, whatever the fuck. Which, pause right there. Just because you would put up with that doesn't mean other women should. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're someone that wouldn't want to put up with that, I want to tell you something. When I was first dating my man, we had been official for maybe a couple months. It was my first time doing like a real couples costume together with him. And we were Dorothy and a Scarecrow, right? And at the time I was working and I really wanted to get cute red shoes. And the ones I had ordered didn't come in time, and then I didn't have time to go after work. So I had casually mentioned to him that I was really disappointed because it was my first costume with him. But later on that day, we were gonna wear the costumes to a Halloween party, and I kind of just made peace with it, right? A couple hours before my man is supposed to be there, he's like, hey, I'm running a little behind, but I'll be there soon. And I wasn't worried about it because he was like always fucking early today. Nerd. Just kidding. Anyways, party time rolls around. He comes in. He has like 2 huge bags with him, which I thought was a little weird. And he was like, hey, I got you something. And he pulled out 3 different pairs of red heels that he went to the store and looked for. And he
Hold on, can we just...
I wanna talk
Bitch,
to y'all
why
about
did it
something
start
you keep
over?
tagging me.
Anywho's, it started over, but Can we just talk about how this is Drew? So I fuck with Drew. She be hopping on niggas' cases, man. Like, she be fucking niggas up when it come to like get backs and shit when they do shit to women or whatever. And so her boyfriend, or I don't know if they married now or what, but her boyfriend slash fiance is such a cool dude or whatever, because I be seeing his videos and he always be talking about her like Drew this, Drew that, Drew this, Drew that. You know, he always be like putting a spotlight on his girl type shit, which I can respect, because that's what you're supposed to do. Anywho's, what else you got to say, girl? Let me put it back on the good spot.
Best. If that's your tea, mama, that's your tea. What does concern me, though, is what I believe pick-me's are saying, where they're basically saying any woman who finds that offensive or fucking annoying is like too uptight, can't take a joke, whatever the fuck. Which, pause right there. Just because you would put up with that doesn't mean other women should. You know what I'm saying? And if you're someone that wouldn't want to put up with that, I want to tell you something. When I was first dating my man, we had been official for maybe a couple months. It was my first time doing like a real couples costume together with him. And we were Dorothy and a Scarecrow, right? And at the time I was working and I really wanted to get cute red shoes. And the ones I had ordered didn't come in time, and then I didn't have time to go after work. So I had casually mentioned to him that I was really disappointed because it was my first costume with him. But later on that day, we were going to wear the costumes to a Halloween party, and I kind of just made peace with it, right? A couple hours before my man is supposed to be there, he's like, hey, I'm running a little behind, but I'll be there soon. And I wasn't worried about it because he was like always fucking early today. Nerd. Just kidding. Anyways, party time rolls around. He comes in. He has like 2 huge bags with him, which I thought was a little weird. And he was like, hey, I got you something. And he pulled out 3 different pairs of red heels that he went to the store and looked for. And he got me 3 different options for my costume. He asked a woman in each store to help him pick one for me. And he was like, you just seem so sad. I wanted you to have the shoes that you wanted. This is literally them. They had like big ass bows on the...
My thing is, if I wish more men was that considerate, because imagine if a man goes out of his way to buy you 3 pairs of shoes. Of course niggas cracking. Like, what the fuck? Anywho's, that's besides the point. But I'm just saying, think about that shit though. Like, he really went out his way to be like, nah, like, shawty need the shoes for the costume. I'm gonna go get 3 pair. Fuck with me. What the shit?
He did that just because. 2 months in to dating me. 3 years in, he bought me a year's worth of nail appointments. 5 years in, he customized this journal for me. 8 years in, handmade a shadow box of roses from the night we got engaged. So when I tell y'all that men actively choose how they treat you, I mean that fucking shit. Hold out for the one that treats you the way you fucking deserve, bitch. And if that's kibble in a bag, hey, I'm praying for you, girl. I really am. Anyways, that's it. Love you. Bye.
At one point, I thought I was always
Going on a date
ads.
does not mean that you're dating.
No. When you're that bad at verbs, you deserve shame. It's not that hard. It's in the fucking name. I am so sick and tired and done with stating that when you are going on dates, you're dating. Oh, who decided that? What makes you so smart?
Not
Don't
this bitch
shoot the
rapping.
messenger. It's on the chart. There are no dates in the talking stage. Let's just be clear. You are dating once the dates appear.
Is
Talking
this Dr.
before the
Seuss
first
hoe?
date takes place. It's the coordination following the thrill of the chase. And you can continue to talk until date 1, but once you get there, talking stage done. Oh, who cares about labels? It's just a name. No, dating and talking are not the same. Oh, but dating words and stuff, it's all subjective. Oh, really?
Wow.
Let's do some logic from your perspective. Let's take some verbs and water them down and see how that goes, you dumb fucking clown. Why don't we slow down running and change it to walking, or we'll call it tapping rather than clogging. It's not staring, it's merely a glance, and that guy's not rolling. He's just in a chance. Hey, you're annoying. Enough with the yelling. Bitch, using your logic, I'm only telling it. Also, I'm not quite done. Let's take something boring and call it fun, or a little cubey thing rather than...
My thing is, they went in on this shit because who made them mad to the point of they gotta fucking do a fucking slideshow on whether or not motherfuckers is dating or not. My thing is, when it comes to like that whole talking, dating, relationship thing, I agree. It's like when you talk to somebody, I feel like the language has changed, but in my opinion, I think about how like in the movies back in the day and shit, they would be like dating, but they weren't in a committed relationship yet. So I feel like that's what people be saying when they say they're dating, at least based on like shows and movies and shit. But talking to is synonymous. So like when niggas say, "Oh, I'm talking to this person, I'm talking to that person, whatever," it's synonymous to dating. So it's like, yeah, I'm technically dating this person. However, to niggas, it's a situationship because dating has turned into situationships. Basically, it's like that stage where you don't want. It's like when you exclusively date somebody, but you don't exclusively date somebody because knowing niggas, they already talking about 4-5 people anywho. So it's something along those lines, basically. Okay, we're gonna see how long it take me to flexi wrap my hair. Hopefully, it'll look good later. But we'll see. I can't see. This is what we looking like. Anywho's, let's keep going.
Ball of fire instead of the sun, giant rock instead of the earth, or a diamond's a stone despite what it's worth. Do you think it's reality when you're only dreaming? Oh, bitch, I'm just talking loud. I'm not fucking screaming. Do you see what I mean? 'Cause I'm sick and tired and done with stating that when you are going on dates, you're dating. So figure it out and use the right words, or I will be back to make sure you learn your fucking verbs. Going on dates is called dating.
Going on a date does not mean that you're dating.
Well, she got her point across with the verbs.
No.
And then you said that loud girls aren't your type. Once you get to know me, I'm pretty loud. So that wouldn't work out.
Once I get to know you, or once you get drunk.
I don't drink.
Let's go.
Period. Period.
Okay, so.
And then you said that loud girls aren't your type. Once you get to know me, I'm pretty loud. So that wouldn't work out.
Once I get to know you, or once you get drunk.
LOL, we
I don't
we
drink.
need PowerPoints.
Let's go.
You like that question? Okay, so.
And then you said that loud
Hold on, I'm
girls
trying to
aren't
fix
your
my
type.
my curler.
Once you get to know me, I'm pretty loud. So that wouldn't work out.
Once I get to know you.
My thing
or once
is,
you get
I
drunk.
understand why they
I
pop
don't
their
get- I don't
balloon, but
drink.
why they pop their balloon? So the comments is
You
saying
like that question?
loud girls
Okay,
with
so-
a dog whistle
And
for
then you
I
said
don't
that
date
loud
black
girls
men.
aren't your type.
Women.
Once you get to know me, I'm pretty loud. So that wouldn't work
Then
out.
somebody said,
Once I get to know
hold
you,
on.
or once you get drunk.
Somebody said, this is what the comment saying. Forget a dog whistle. He verbatim says he doesn't like black girls after saying he doesn't like loud girls in another clip. It's always a nigga that look like that saying some bullshit. Honestly. Is there more clips of this? Who is this nigga? Let's look at some of these clips.
I didn't hear what his occupation was at one point.
I'm retired.
Okay, you retired too.
Yeah.
But before you was retired, what did you do?
I was broke and unemployed.
Broke and unemployed.
Is this
you know that's a deal breaker, don't you know that?
Why?
Broke and unemployed.
Yeah, but that was then.
Okay.
Broke
so I'm
and
asking
unemployed?
you-
Oh, now I'm just broke.
we can't.
Is this a joke?
Get on.
We can't do
We got a little
broke.
two
No,
jokes.
we
maybe.
can't do
Is this a
broke.
joke?
Not this day and
Why you
age.
need money?
What, to live, to survive. You don't have to have a lot of
Well,
it.
you
but
got money, so we'll be good.
Hell
got
no.
what I
Hell
got for me.
the fuck no. Get that. And this is an older lady. Get him. Get under the jail. Put him under the jail.
For me,
Richmond
not
is a
what
unique
I got
place.
for you
Wow.
and me. I mean, that's breaking it down.
Men
to
have been
have.
supporting women since the beginning of
I'll
time.
support
Well, you can support
mentally.
me.
I can't do it financially.
I
Yeah,
understand.
financially is different.
She's someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah, why not? She could be, yes.
She could be. Niggas will fuck anything.
I didn't hear what his occupation was.
Okay, let's see next
My
video.
name is Rocky. I'm 53 years old, and I've never been married, but I do have 9 children.
Oh!
By 9.
Everybody pop that balloon right now. That motherfucker say I got 9 children by 9 different people. Ooh, that's a lot of children to be having run around in your home. I'll just be honest.
Women.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you got around.
That's
Yeah.
You got some stories to tell.
I don't know most of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Cause what? What do you mean? Father of the year, huh? I don't know most of them. Bitch, get to know them. You got 9 kids. It's either fucking the mamas, like the mamas of the kids don't want them around because of something that probably happened, or it's a situation where he done did something and he don't want to be around because you got 9 kids. You talking about you don't know most of them. That's a choice. That's a motherfucking choice with your fucking grown ass. Anywho's, let me get my shit right. Let me get my shit right. Overall, okay.
Right.
So
You don't know most of what?
the children.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She had a balloon. She'd busted.
LOL.
Name is Rocky. I'm 53 years old, and I've never been.
Pause for a text break. I got a text, guys. This has been an experience. LOL. Anywho's, I just saw your message, girl. You texted me. Can I turn the volume up? LOL. Okay, girl. Let's get back to it. That man need to be put under the jail too. Okay. Let's see what else we got, y'all.
Let me go to Rocky. Rocky, what's your ideal type in a woman?
Subjugated, mute, knows her role.
Is this satire? Somebody please say this satire. Somebody please say it's satire. Cause bro, who somebody say it's satire before I get mad. Please. Cause who the fuck anywho's? I'm trying to get my fucking hair together and this motherfucker talking about subjugated.
Non-engaging, non-challenging.
Non-challenging.
And can still earn a few bucks.
Is this satire?
This clown over here talks about this woman.
Refrain from name calling, but yeah.
Okay. I'm saying what real men want: subjugated, quiet.
I mean, he's
know
saying
your role,
it
know
out
your
loud.
position.
I can't blame him for saying it out loud.
Talk to me unless I inquire. That's pretty much it.
What do you want, like a woman from the mental ward? Or
I thought he was talking to me, man.
You
should be quiet. I'm sorry, Mr.
No, I mean it's okay. It's okay for you to ask, but not in like in a demeaning way or anything.
No, I think he should be quiet because everything he said.
LOL, this the same nigga from the other thing. Oh my god, what is this? This gotta be rage bait. This gotta be rage bait. Let's see what the comment's saying. Rocky is why women rather be celibate. I'm assuming this nigga right here is Rocky. He definitely is being for real, but the one in the hat is trolling. I'm thinking so too, because what the fuck? This gotta be fucking rage bait. It gotta be. This can't be real. This gotta be satire.
I would like clarification. So if you want your woman to be that way, what way are you going to be, Rocky? How are you going to? Because you do want a woman, right? So how are you going to serve her?
Okay, but how don't you get what I just said? What is your name? Pointer?
Yeah.
You don't get what I said. I said subjugator. So if somebody's subjugated, someone has to do the subjugating.
Right.
So you're going to be the one doing the talking.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If I need someone to shut up, then my role is to talk. I don't know how.
My thing is
you don't get that. But if you
I
get
feel like
this
you
show on
right
again,
about him trolling,
maybe
but
you should do a little pre-screening about women
he's
who
playing
know
that character.
Their role of what a woman is.
But also,
let me go to Rocky. Rocky, what's your ideal type in a woman?
Subjugate.
My thing, but also, right, I don't see no ring on his finger, so that's what makes me think he being dead ass in this, because I'm like, you probably ain't even got no damn woman talking about some damn subjugation, bitch. You up there, bad body built, talking about anyway, you probably ain't got no money sitting there with all that damn denim on. Anywho's, next clip.
Here's the deal.
Did you go to EDC?
Not this year, but I have.
When was the last time you went?
2023.
And with who?
Huh?
With who?
Just my friend. But I'm not friends with him anymore.
LOL, it's always a man. Anywho.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
My name is Eugene. I'm 40 years old, and I broke.
The one in the white
just
hat.
honestly, my type.
Yeah, they both did have hats
Share
on.
with us, what is your type?
Slim.
Okay.
He
I'm
funny
trying
as
to
fuck.
find
Not
way
even
to
trying to be
respectfully-
funny.
That's still respectful.
Well, yeah, slim. Yeah, just a little slimmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Why
Okay.
he said
Is he
it
someone
like
that
that?
you type?
He's scary.
He's attractive.
Okay.
Yeah, he's attractive. But I was slim before, but over time, age.
It happens.
Yes. But he's attractive.
She talking about
Hello.
it
How
happens.
you doing? I'm good.
My name is Eugene. I'm 40 years old, and I broke.
My thing is, I want to
just
see.
honestly, my type.
Okay.
Let me see. I want to see some other ones. Let's see what else we working with. She wants a man that has Jesus in his life. Trump is making her proud with what he is doing in office. Let's see what this talking about.
You want a partner that is political.
Look what I'm
not
wearing.
Political. Right, for real.
Hello.
So does that mean you want a partner that is proud to be American?
Yes, 100%.
Proud to be
Does that
American.
mean it could go either way, though? Liberal, Republican? Could it be anything? You don't have to get crazy.
Not so much. Again, just look what I'm wearing. Go from there.
Okay. So does that mean you lean?
I'm happy what's happening right now.
Okay.
With our administration.
Okay.
Compared to with the last one.
My thing is,
Just
this
leave
a
it at
trans
that.
person?
So if you don't agree with that, you may want to. Should they break the heart?
I wonder if
'Cause
this a
politics can
trans
get crazy.
person.
Yeah, it could, especially right now. Things are just really.
Okay. You want a partner that is political.
Look what I'm
not
wearing.
Political.
Hell
What
nah.
makes you a real one?
A real one? Because I'm just. Can I cuss?
You can say what you need to say.
Okay, because I'm. Sorry.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You're not confident.
Argumentative. I'm too patient. I'm too calm. Candid arguments. I don't mind them. Depends on how far they go, but I'm not going too far.
Oh,
Nonchalant.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
She would be, yes.
Okay.
She
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Let's take a step forward. We got another Oh, you're still holding on. We got a
Okay,
broken heart right here. Why'd you break
shoes.
your heart?
Okay,
The
shoes.
same thing.
I like
Argumentative.
those.
That's just an immediate pushback. I don't know. It's just that can be tough.
Okay.
And I'm also pretty strong-willed, so.
Passion.
LOL. I
some
feel like this
compatibility
is
issues,
code
yeah.
for something.
Is she
Strong-willed.
someone that's your type?
Definitely. She looks kind of like a Borderlands character.
That's why I was thinking
It's cool.
like she was a bodybuilder.
What?
But I seen
You said
something in the
Borderlands?
comments.
So a Borderlands.
Yeah, I'd repop the balloon because you said you don't know what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking childish.
Honestly, so if I could pop another balloon, I would. Oh my
LOL, this got to be like
He's
satire.
someone that's your type.
Yeah.
Okay. You like that height? I saw you looking up.
Height's not a big one for me.
Yeah.
No, I don't really care about.
Yeah, no, you know.
Argumentative. I'm too patient. I'm too calm.
What's next?
Ask, have you ever been married?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
would
this
you like
the
to be
same
married
girl.
in the
I
future?
don't want to see you
Eventually.
again.
Okay. Do you have any
LOL.
children?
I feel like I sound like an asshole, but I'm just like, let's see. What's this one?
Of course.
Politics, right?
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
Yes.
Bullshit. As soon as you would have said
Is
that,
it
I
in
would have been
charge?
popped my balloon.
Maybe.
That's not a yes or no.
I did. Yeah.
Right.
I
Period.
did.
Period. Get
I'll
him.
be
Get him.
very
Get him.
honest with you. I absolutely did.
Of
Well,
course
no,
you
hold
did,
on, but he may
bitch.
not- he may
But
not
you
shake
want a
your
black
hand.
man.
Politics, right?
Of course
Yeah.
you fucking voted for Trump and want a black man.
Yes.
Look at you. Looking dumb.
Well,
I'm
a
glad
Muslim,
he
a
popped
Christian,
your
and a
balloon.
Catholic. I grew up in a Christian church. My grandmother used to take me to the Catholic services. My father was a Muslim, so I believe in the Lord. And the Bible says, and the Christian Bible says, in all thy getting, get an understanding. It's in the Bible. Now, what that means is, if you've ever read the Bible says on page 30, said when Adam knew his wife, she conceived. That means when a man has sex with a woman, they become married. Now, using the biblical sense, how many times have you been married?
Oh,
Don't worry
as a
about
sinner?
that. What the hell is that? Wasn't me.
The Lord just popped.
No.
LOL.
Then we'll ask
That's
the
too
question.
many
Name,
questions.
age, and why you broke.
Elias 38.
Words.
And it's a fitness episode.
Oh.
It's a fitness episode, and you came sick. You trying to mess up my immune system. We ain't doing all that. We ain't doing none of that.
LOL.
And,
Shut the fuck up.
like I said, I told the girl before, a little makeup, a little too much makeup. I love black. I don't
I
need your
get
face
it.
on my shirt.
No, I get it. But I feel like it'd be worse if you were white.
I like both.
It won't show up on black though.
All right.
That's why I wear black. I'm so clumsy.
Oh, see?
Girl,
I'm-
shut up.
that's not
I don't
me.
even know what the conversation
Religion.
is.
Do you want a partner that's religious?
I don't mind it. I'm not personally religious. I grew up going to church with my grandma. I know about Christianity. I lean towards more spiritual, but not all the way. I don't let myself go too far into anything because I'm scared of psychosis. But if you're religious, a lot of our beliefs aren't going to align.
Okay. And that might lead me to the politics question. Do you want a partner that shares the same political views as you, or is it like, hey, I don't care as long as you respect? Moderate?
I actually care more if you don't care. I am big into politics. I was studying political science, big into debate. I like someone that has political beliefs. I'd prefer they be
That
somewhat,
just did it on its own. Heart transplant time. Okay. But continue. What were you saying, Queen?
somewhat similar to mine.
Okay. Okay. And you would say that's more
Left-leaning.
Left-leaning.
Central left-leaning.
Central left-leaning. Okay. Religion. Do you want a partner that's religious?
LOL. I'm trying to get my hair
I don't
together.
mind it. I'm not personally religious. I grew up going to church with my grandma. I know about Christianity.
I lean towards more spiritual, but not all the way. I don't let myself go too far into anything because I'm scared of psychosis.
That's understandable. However, it's
My
like
name
knowing
is
these
Philip,
men
I'm
on this
39
show, they're
years
not
old,
gonna be none of
and
that.
I'm not a godly person. I am spiritual, but that doesn't seem like that's what you were looking for. Everything else was just spot on. It's perfect. But
For the fun of it, define spiritual. So when you say you're a spiritual person, what does that mean?
means I believe there's something out there. I'm not definitive of what that is just yet, and I'm still exploring.
Agnostic, that's what some would say. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Definitely.
Yeah. Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's take a step back.
Well, I mean, at least he was honest.
My name is Philip.
Let's see what else we got. I want some good shit.
And I'm.
Somebody give me something good. Tell me something good. What's this guy?
What about smoking and drinking?
Smoke 'em and drink 'em if you got 'em.
Okay.
LOL.
First, so you're okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I used to smoke. I'm not going to judge anybody for that.
What about and drinking too? You're okay with that?
I like my whiskey neat.
There you go.
LOL. I like my whiskey neat, girl. Girl, you drinking that hard liquor. Drinking that hard
and then
liquor.
You said that loud girls aren't your type. Once you get to know me, I'm pretty loud. So
when black women stop taking the high road, it is over for you bitches.
Right.
Their patience should be studied in every college, university, institution around the globe. When them elegant, poised, beautiful black queens stop taking the high road, y'all are going to hate every second of their intelligence.
Right. They already do.
And I can't wait to see it. Because I'm just waiting for y'all as a collective to say, fuck it. If every black woman decided to just say, fuck it,
right,
we are doomed.
Glad somebody's saying it out loud.
Could you imagine if all of them just said, I don't want to do it no more. I'm done taking the high road. Let's band together and we're done.
Bro, what Eric Mays says, Eric Mays, if you know who Eric Mays is, that motherfucker said, when they go low, we go lower. That nigga stupid. He ain't got no business being dead. Anyway.
Welcome
Next.
to part 2 of Guess the Profile Picture, where we look at super racist comments left on my TikToks and guess the profile picture. First we have Andy is a race trader. In 3, 2, 1. Wow, it's a bald white guy sitting in a car with sunglasses on. Shut the fuck up, peasant. You won't be able to solve this one. 3, 2, 1. Oh look, it's a bald white guy sitting in a car.
LOL, I feel like these motherfuckers that look like this just be like fruits and be mad at people at the world.
You ready for this curveball? 3, 2, 1. Look, it's a white guy sitting in a car with sunglasses.
LOL, are they all gonna be white dudes with glasses?
Walk away! Get the fuck out of my fucking neighborhood! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck you! I fucking live here!
You gotta go, sir.
Right.
Move.
What the fuck is going on?
Disturbing everybody in this area. You can push it. You go.
Yeah.
Right.
Any day now. You can do this all day. Don't fucking stand next to me. I'm not fucking talking to you. We can do this all day. You get the fuck out. Don't fucking wave your hand, man. Okay. Don't fucking wave your hand.
Period. Period.
I can't hear what you're saying. Don't wave your fucking hands up. Or what? Don't fucking put your fucking.
Is he drunk?
Go about your business. You fucking approach me. You enter my fucking physical space.
That is a woman. Do what you gotta do.
Reach for your fucking weapon.
Do what you gotta do.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Go to your apartment.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
I wonder what's gonna happen. Hold on.
Standing, waiting for my Uber driver. He ran up to me.
LOL, what's that? They gonna hit his ass?
I don't know him. I was waiting for my Uber driver. He's probably here.
On that road, you walked up to me. You think this is funny? See you later. You come here, you fucking attack me in my fucking neighborhood.
later.
Oh, this is my
Get out of
fucking
her
neighborhood,
fucking
man.
face.
This is my fucking
Get out of her
neighborhood.
fucking face.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of her
you
fucking
get the fuck
face.
out of here.
Bye.
Don't touch me.
Bye.
Don't fucking touch me.
Bye. Bye. Yo, get out of her face. Hurry up.
Talking about hurry up.
Just take a walk.
Quickly.
You okay? Are you
Quickly.
Don't fucking.
LOL.
Something. It's entirely too early and it's Monday.
Fucking white people on a Monday.
Or what? Or what? Or what?
LOL, period. Is he gonna fight his ass? Hit him! Hit him!
We don't give a fuck.
Hit him!
I'm born and raised. Are you an expat? Are you from DC? No? Did you move here? From where?
Get the fuck
You're
on.
gonna get forever. Don't you ever walk up to a woman like that ever again. Do you understand? Don't.
Oh!
Fight his ass! Fight his ass! Fight him! Damn, bitch, you ain't get the fight.
Walk
Anywho.
away.
Hold on. I gotta get my hair
Get
together.
the fuck out of my fucking neighborhood.
Get the fuck out of my fucking neighborhood. Why you sound like that? You about to cry?
Fuck you. I fucking live here.
LOL, who is this man?
You gotta go, sir.
I bet you won't.
Move. Go about your business. You're disturbing everybody in this area. You can push it. You go.
Welcome to part 2.
Shopify helped me take my small idea.
Like some white people say, hey, we didn't put you in slavery. I'm not that person that put your ancestors in
Right,
slavery. I know a lot of them
But
feel
that,
the
but,
same
but
way.
no, but so you're talking to somebody. A lot of people might not agree, but I don't agree with that. I'm the one person that champion against that. I think I say this all the time, and people look at me like I'm crazy, but they act like it. I feel like black people won't be satisfied until they have a slave of their own. I just feel like that's how it be.
The reality of it is, just like you just said, like he said, white people that say, I didn't put you in slavery, those are my ancestors, you benefited from this situation. This situation is what you came from, and you grew into your power, into your existence, all the things that you have to your benefit,
For sure.
you get to live in your light because of that.
Yes.
So maybe you didn't do that, but because your peoples did that, I gotta live in the darkness based off of what my people suffered.
Right,
so now
right.
It is your responsibility. It's still on you.
It's
I'm
not,
sorry.
bro.
It's not. It is.
What we not gonna do? What
so
we
we
not
know
gonna
when
do?
you
Because
have
this is a good one because I watched Attack on Titan, right? Attack on Titan, if you've seen it, it's about this whole thing about we're not our ancestors. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. However, I feel like obviously in ALT is fucking extreme, right? However, I feel like it can be applied in this situation, but I feel like, well, yeah, it could be applied in this situation, but I feel like it don't work like that in the real world. Like, it don't work like that. Like, slavery was such a big institution in America that we still feel the effects today. So yes, your white coworker, your white friend, whomever, yes, they didn't do it. We get it. However, our ancestors are important because we wouldn't be here without them. So y'all ancestors are evil, white folk. Okay. Now, I'm not saying you're evil or anything like that. However, there is cause for concern. Anywho, but I'm just thinking in today's time, I do think people should recognize that slavery and the impacts of it are still being felt today. And I think that's why a lot of people, a lot of black folks in the culture hang on to certain things. Like, oh yeah, okay, cool, your ancestors, it wasn't you, but your ancestors type shit. And my thing is, to her point of like, you get to benefit from this while we struggle. And I feel like that's the driver. Because like, sure, yeah, you can go with what Buddy said as far as like, it's not on them. However, it is. Y'all, the system has been set up by y'all. When I say y'all, I mean the whites. It has been set up by white people. For white people. Let's just call it what it is. And so a lot of things that white people already had, we had to fight to get because they just saw us as inferior because we were a different color. A different color. And we we did a lot of shit better than them. So it was a lot of envy going around as well. That's why motherfuckers be getting upset when they see certain dynamics together. And I'll be honest, I'm one. Because that black man and white woman dynamic, questionable. Let's keep going.
Right? Let's say whenever you buy a house and this is your property, you die today and they go to your kids, they still got to pay on your shit.
Yes.
It's theirs now.
Yes.
So it's the same thing. That generation, your kids didn't choose to buy this fucking house. You did, but it's still on them because now it's passed on. So the same thing is with the generations. You've gotten your success. You got your riches. You got your comfy life. Everything you did passed on to you. While I got passed on bullshit.
Right.
And now that I got this bullshit, and I'm not only am I asking, my peoples before me asked for it too. They asked your peoples before them. They said no. So it's gonna keep getting now. The same questions we've been asking for. This ain't new. This not new shit. Like, oh, this generation is saying we need reparations. No, they said that 2 generations ago.
Right.
Like some white people say, hey, we didn't put you in slavery. I'm not that person that put your ancestors.
Right.
I know a lot of them feel the same way.
But so you're talking to somebody. A lot of people might not agree, but I don't agree with that. I'm the one person that championed against that.
I don't know about that, man.
I wasn't gonna bring this up again, but I feel like it's too funny not to. When I sat up here and I said that tall studs can't fuck, I knew tall studs would get in the comments defending themselves. But what's funny to me is you calling me cap, but have you fucked a tall stud?
Right.
Speaking to the mic. You let twin crack? No? So how am I wrong? Right. But like the funniest thing is them sitting up there talking about something. I don't get no complaints. She be coming back to me. She be coming back to me.
Yeah.
No, I'm finna tell him right now. I'm finna tell him right now. I'm gonna hold your strap when I say this.
LOL.
Just because they come back doesn't mean the sex is good. Who said that? I did. It's true. It is true. Just because they come back does not mean the sex is good. Angela, why would they do some dumbass shit like that? I will tell you, audience. Lesbians aside, women in general, plenty of them will stay and or go back when the sex is not good.
Right.
I don't want to get a new body. I don't want to learn nobody else. I don't want my body count getting too high. I really like them. I'm hoping it gets better. We've had conversations, all that kind of bullshit.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying I ain't never been there. You know? I done stayed when it wasn't that good. I was getting something good. But I done been there. You know what I'm saying? Would never do it again. But hey, that's why in that first video I said I'm a hoe. I need y'all to keep that in mind. Y'all sitting up here worried about a fucking body count, bitch. I be outside like, I think that one might fuck the best. But that one might too.
LOL. My thing is, as someone,
I wasn't gonna bring this up.
As someone
I
that's
wasn't gonna bring this up again, but I wasn't gonna bring this up again, but I feel like it's too funny not to.
As someone that's still sort of figuring out, like, not say figuring out, but like diving more so into their queerness and stuff, it's like, I'm glad I get to, this is why I listen to like a variety of TikToks, because I'm glad I get to hear these perspectives. That way, I don't have to like, not say I'll have my own experience, but I'll like know a little something when it comes to dealing with these folk and having these interactions and shit. So, I'm grateful. Next video.
If your credit is below 600.
My phone in there.
Oh! Oh!
Damn it!
Oh God.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They falling like that.
Hold on. Let's.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's funny. Cause why they fall like that? Look.
Slow down! God damn it!
Oh God.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Double homicide. This guy. Oh.
What's up? Dare you come outside? I dare you come back. I ain't gotta do all of that because y'all ain't trying to do nothing. So now with you, why the fuck are you so worried about trannies? You need to come up closet. Dude, what's up that stain on your shirt? What the fuck you got going on? You want some more stains? You want some more? Nigga, 6 miles crazy, nigga. I'm fine. Hell, this nigga right here, bro.
Why he so concern?
Right, nigga? Right, nigga? Right, nigga? Right, nigga?
Why are they so fucking concerned?
I'm not playing, nigga. I'm not playing at all. Nigga, back the fuck up where I stand, man.
Right.
I'm not playing at all.
Right.
No, bro. I'm in every fucking word I say. So when they don't fuck with me, you wanna know why? I'm not saying shit. Nigga. They don't like having me in court. But they feel like having me in courts and shit.
Oh, well, I wanted them to stop. I want to see violence.
I ain't gotta do all of that. Y'all ain't trying to do nothing.
And then, stay with me now, Wig is trying to, hold on, wait, I'm fucking tweaking. That's bro shit.
Okay.
And then, stay with me now, Wig is trying to, hold on, wait, I'm fucking tweaking. That's bro shit. What the fuck do you mean you trying to bring down the legal age to consent to 14?
Hell no.
What the fuck do you mean I could be walking down the street with my teenage daughter and our grown ass men could just openly shoot they shot at a child? What the fuck do you mean that we about to start hearing a lot of grown ass men say, I mean, shit is legal now.
They've been saying shit like that.
What the fuck do you mean?
Despite
that
it being
if this
illegal.
shit become legal, you about to start seeing a bunch of your friends. Your friends. Looking your teenage daughter up and down.
Right.
Click. Throw. Boom. What the fuck do you mean that shit is coming from the president of the United States?
Cause
he go dig up Lee Harvey Oswald behind the head. Click. Boom. What the fuck do you mean that MAGA is gonna support this shit? Because you know they will.
Right.
What the fuck do you mean that when we tell MAGA you're not supposed to be looking at teenage girls, which a lot of them already fucking do.
Right.
They're gonna be like, well, my president said it's okay. Click. Boom. 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 What the fuck do you mean that we finna have to go through 4 years of this bullshit unless we stand the fuck up and have a revolution and start click booming people for real? What the fuck do you mean? You've been waiting for this day because your daughter got some friends that you already been looking at.
Right. Right.
And then stay with me. Now we ain't finna do shit about it, but post. Y'all let me know when the revolution start. I swear to God, I'll stand front line with you. And then stay with me now. Wig is trying to hold on, wait.
My thing is, I seen again thinking about men, right, and how they be moving, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter. I was literally saying this on my stream last night. It don't fucking matter if it got a hole. If it got a hole, they going. They going. It don't matter who it's attached to. And I know it be a lot of men I feel like are gay. So again, it don't matter who it's attached to. So my thing is cause I heard about this too, like lowering the age of consent. Cause right now the age of consent is 16. And even then I don't necessarily think it should have been 16. However, now they're trying to make it 14. And I'm like, bro, you literally just coming out of middle school. Cause like by eighth grade, you should be about, 13-ish. So when you get to high school, you're about 14. At least that's how it was for me. It was like I was in high school 14, 15, something like that. So I'm like, in high school I was doing dumb shit. And you think, anywho's, these people are grooming these children.
If your credit's below...
Oh, wait, the Epstein files. Turn it up.
Woman who could help advance my career. That woman happened to be Ghislaine Maxwell. I was asked to give her a massage, though I had almost no experience, and when I did, she praised me and promised introductions to someone enormously powerful, someone who could change the course of my life, and that man was Jeffrey Epstein. At first, I was an excited young woman on top of the world. Epstein flew me to his private island, he listened to my dreams, promised to help, but his promises came with a catch. The abuse began. He told me to keep it secret. He manipulated me with quid pro quo I did not consent to, but I felt I had no one to turn to. He was too powerful. I was just one of the many young women trapped in his orbit. I was even taken on a trip to Africa with former President Bill Clinton and other notable figures. In those moments, I realized how powerless I was. If I spoke out, who would believe me? Who would protect me? Epstein himself was the most powerful leader of our country. Epstein surrounded himself, with the most powerful leaders of our country and the world. He abused not only me, but countless others, and everyone seemed to look away. The truth is, Epstein had a free pass. He bragged about his powerful friends, including our current president, Donald Trump. It was his biggest brag, actually. And while what I endured will haunt me forever, I live every day with PTSD. I live as a mother trying to raise my child while distrusting a world that has betrayed me. This kind of trauma never leaves you. It breaks families apart. It shapes the way we see everyone around us. For far too long.
Oh wait, that was it? Oh yeah, okay, let's talk about it. So boom, right? I'm still sort of getting caught up with this Epstein file joint, right? So basically Epstein, rich ass dude or whatever, fucking grooming children, grooming girls, basically, the grooming motherfuckers. And so it was a bunch of like basically powerful and rich ass people on this island, including the president of the United States. And so the hype around the Epstein files and dropping them was so they could figure out like who the predators were and all of that. And so the reason that it was being pushed so heavy was because of Republicans. Republicans were the ones that wanted to see these files. Like they was pressed to see these files. Because they like, we want to know, we want to know. Mind you, they ain't came out, like they just dropped like some of the what's the shit, documents to it, like either today or yesterday, like just dropped them. They've been asking for these files since probably COVID. Cause it's been a thing. Cause I'm trying to think, he died, Epstein, he died in jail or something. Cause he died. And so it was amid like them finding all this bullshit basically. LOL. I'm gonna be honest, I'm doing my best with these flexi rods. It's a little hard because I have a lot of hair. What's going on with this part? Hold on. LOL. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just roll this one more time and then do it. There we go. LOL. The cost of being a black woman. Pretty hurts. Shine a light on one everywhere. Didn't he unalive himself? That's what I'm saying. I think so. I think he did, because I think it has something to do with them releasing the files. But I think so. But basically, so the reason why I stopped on this video in particular was because apparently they was subpoenaing, is that the right word? They was basically telling folk, hey, you got to come do like your deposition or something, right? And they fucking subpoenaed all these other people, like, you know, officials, leaders, whatever. They didn't subpoena any of the victims. So the victims was like, we're going to hold our own press conference. Granted, I didn't see the press conference until this moment. But I had knew they was going to already do it. And they did it. And so I hope they get justice. Let's like this video. Yeah, I hope they get it now. Because they ain't deserve all that. They was kids.
Men. A lot of y'all going to end up single and alone.
Right.
At the end of your life, too.
Right.
I know y'all out here saying that it's hard for women to get married. It's hard for some of y'all to get married, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because the women that God has for you, you overlooking them.
Right.
You keep shooting your shot at women that don't even want you because you ain't got everything you supposed to have together. I'm going to say it because y'all don't really understand. Y'all try to say women going to end up lonely. A lot of you men are going to die single and alone.
Because they be projecting.
Because you will not let God work on your heart. You won't level up. The type of women you want, you don't even have the emotional intelligence to deal with them, the relational intelligence. You don't have the integrity. You don't have the leadership.
Period.
And you shooting for that woman, but y'all won't talk about the ones that you shot for and they let you down and they told you no thank you. Y'all not ready to talk about the women that told you no thank you.
Right.
Because you wasn't on her level.
Right.
It's a woman that you shot for, sir. And when she denied you and shot you down, now you mad at all the other women and trying to dog them and give them self-esteem issues.
Right.
Oh, I see y'all out there on the internet streets
dogging women. This why y'all don't never get married. Y'all gonna be single forever, sir.
That's
sir,
you projecting.
Sir, so are you.
Literally,
sir,
be
so are
projecting.
you. With that stubborn, prideful mentality, thinking that you are better than every woman out here and that you are the prize, sir. You gonna be alone and single too in your elderly years. So stop going after women talking about all y'all single women. Some of you men are single because you can't get the woman you want neither.
Right. Period.
Men.
Who is this lady?
A lot of y'all gonna end up single and alone
Tara?
at the end of your life too.
Come on, Tara.
I know y'all out
Talk
here.
to him. A lot of men just be projecting.
You know, the only reason that I'm wasting my precious time talking to you is because my favorite aunt asked me to. Otherwise, all you could get from me is a hello, uncle, and a goodbye, Tom. And that only takes a few seconds.
LOL.
I don't like you, John. And don't you dare stand down there and act surprised.
Right.
It's been 10 long years of me not liking you, John.
Why
sure
he
you
saying it
remember
like
when
that?
I was down and out? Huh? You remember when I was almost homeless? I didn't even have a car, John. And I asked you for a ride. Not a ride across the country, John. Not a ride to another county, John. A ride away you were going, John. What'd you tell me? You let me know they had bikes for sale at the corner. You remember
She's
that?
giving Tabitha Brown
mighty
energy.
white
She definitely was.
And then when I got my job at the investment firm, no thanks to you. And then I got in a little bit of trouble. And I came to you. Did you help me, John?
No.
I told you I'd made a terrible mistake. I had no right to use those people's investment money for my own schemes. But I'm a hustler. If that's a crime, then I'm guilty. Contrary to popular belief, I'll have you know I did not start an escort service with the receptionist at the investment
My thing
firm.
is,
That
what is this
something
movie?
I absolutely, unequivocally did not do. I simply suggested that if those nice ladies wanted to supplement their income, they might be able to do that
This
on
must
a
be a
lunch break
movie.
or after work or on a weekend, whatever. Is that so wrong? I am so upset right now, John. This is not how I like to start my morning. You remember when I was on trial, don't you? You remember when I was up on charges of tax evasion and illegal gambling and running a prostitution ring, bribery, witness tampering, and you wouldn't even be a character witness for me. I was facing 365 years in prison. The prayers of my family and of my dear Aunt Molly is what showed me to the light of God. And the light of God showed me to that attorney. And that attorney was a blessing. Let me tell you that right now. He was worth every penny because he had me in that courtroom thinking I didn't do it. That was the crazy part. I'm there, I'm believing what he's saying. Like, maybe I didn't do this shit.
Believe it or not, I was happy for you.
Oh, yeah. But did you hug me there in the courtroom? When I walked around that courtroom with my arms held wide, what did you say, John?
Get your guilty ass away from me.
Get your guilty ass away from me.
I know he
That's what
mad
he
as
said
fuck
to
at
me.
himself. I know
To
he mad
me,
as fuck at
not just
himself.
anybody.
Ooh, look at this, y'all. I'm on the internet looking
it to
crazy.
me.
Anywho's.
And so now, John, what is it you want with your innocent ass?
Everybody supports women until a woman's doing better than you. Everybody wants you to love yourself until you actually.
A series of questions for you. 1. Did anybody ever escape Auschwitz? If you said no, unfortunately, you're incorrect. 5 people did. Why do you not know that? Great. So the second man that escaped Auschwitz was Rudolf Verba. He escaped with his friend Alfred Wetzler.
How do we know
Rudolf
if this
Verba,
is true? You got you got sources?
He escaped Auschwitz. He hid out for 3 days. He covered himself in tobacco leaves that he dipped in gasoline to throw off the sniffer dogs of the Nazi party. And he walked to fucking Czechoslovakia. He was multilingual. He was a Czech originally. He was a Slovak. So walked his ass to Czechoslovakia, heard the language and said, finally, fuck, I'm in somewhere where I can speak the language. The first people he went to was the Judenrat. That Judenrat was Dr. Oscar Newman. Oscar Newman was also a member of the Zionist Party. The Nazi Party had just freshly invaded Hungary, okay? And what Verba's goal was to say to the Hungarian Jewish Council, You have to fucking warn people that this is not a relocation. This is an extermination. That is what this is. And Verba knew that it was an extermination because while he was in Auschwitz, his job at Auschwitz was to work in the part of the prison that made you sort through people's belongings. He noticed that people had winter clothes and summer clothes. He said if people knew that they were coming here to die, they wouldn't have brought that shit.
Right.
If people knew that they were coming here to die, there would be some semblance of a resistance. You know who was in charge of the fucking Judenrat in Hungary? Kastner.
Who is Kastner?
Kastner he had already struck his deal for the Kastner train. What's the Kastner train? The Kastner train was Kastner, I can't remember his first, Rezo Kastner had made a deal. Rezo Kastner was a member of the Judenrat. I ain't mad at him, bro, because I can't tell you what the fuck I would do if I was in a situation of kill or be law, kill or be killed, bitch. I'd probably do whatever the fuck I needed to do to stay alive.
Right.
Kastner had already made a deal with Adolf Eichmann, a Nazi, saying, listen, I'll quell any kind of, I'll keep shit calm in Hungary, but you need a guarantee that I can get 1,700 people the fuck out of here on a train. So that's what he was able to do. Kastner got out 1,700 people. He made this deal. After he made this deal, he received the Verba Wetzler report, which said, what the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm learning a lot, but it's just like I can't keep up right now.
We are here, man. We are here, and we're going to stay here. As long as the military is in Washington, D.C., we will be in Washington, D.C. Girl, I may have to intervene in a second. Let's see how it goes. He's talking shit, so if he does slap her, I'm going to go straight to his ass. I'm telling you right now, chat. If he hits her, I'm going straight to his ass. I'm going to show you exactly what happened if somebody fuck with a black woman here.
Right.
I'm going to test his ass out right here in front of these National Guardsmen. So understand that shit. If he fucking hits that black woman, I'm gonna beat his ass in front of everybody. Hey, bro, if you spur her ass, you go get your ass whooped. I'm telling you right now. If you touch that powerful black woman, I'm gonna go to your ass.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now. If you touch her, your ass is getting beat today.
Your ass is
I
grass!
don't think those National Guard are gonna be able to get me off your ass before you lose consciousness. Do not fuck with that black woman. That's your first and only warning.
Period.
Do not fuck with her.
Period.
We are here, man.
Period!
We are here, and we're gonna stay here as long as the military is in Washington, D.C.
Okay, my one piece of advice for
All
entrepreneurs
these damn ads.
is to
There's a lot of pussy problems in our community. Most people think we're at war because of resource and gold and diamonds. What are men gonna do with gold and diamond? This is about pussy.
Right.
Oh, she's shouting on TikTok. Yes, this is about pussy. It's always been about pussy. Why do men need to congregate and be talking about how the womb is going to function and whether we're allowed abortions or not? The power is in the pussy and the power is in the womb.
Right.
And the women who have wombs and pussy, they don't realize it. They think that, oh, they're coming for femininity. Nobody gives a shit about whether you're feminine or not. But you know what they give a shit about? The portal of life.
Mm-hmm.
You think this war is still about gold? You think this war is still about land?
Right.
Pussy creates the land.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy creates... If you don't have pussy, you don't have nothing.
Right.
That's why even gay men love to be around women. Clock that T. Why? Because pussy is power. Don't keep playing with me like you don't know what's tea and what's real and what's good. I'm sick and tired of this.
Right.
Well, yeah, we're fighting for the economical English. Grammar.
What the fuck? Grandma.
From gay men to straight to binary, non-binary, all the trans, all everybody, LGBTQ, pussy. Even all the LGBTQ people need to pass through pussy before they can become a transgender or before anybody can say they're anything.
Right.
They first must be in the womb and then they gotta pass through pussy. So like I said, this war has always been about pussy.
Right.
Argue with yourself. By the end of the day, I'm gonna crotch my pussy and make sure ain't nobody disrespect.
What Buddy say? What Buddy say? Hold on. Where's my mouse?
That when you've got pussy and womb.
What Buddy say earlier? Padlock it. Lock it. Hold it and padlock it.
the whole room starts to shake. Because you're literally a walking life portal. Inside of you is the gateway for humanity to continue to exist. If women today decided that they was going to put chastity belt on their pussy, there will be no more humanity.
Right.
Do you think they're saying that we should not be aborting? Because if women had the right to the gateway of life by law, this would be a very different world.
Mm-hmm.
Women are strict. You people think women are soft. Women are feminine and they wear slippers. Women are strict.
Right.
Women run a tight ship. You go and try and play with your grandma at home. You go try and play with your mama at home. She will beat you. She'll slap you. Have you ever been slapped by your mother before? Shut up. There's a lot of
My thing is,
in our community.
to the point of like this video, right? I seen a video a long time ago. It was probably like last year or really early this year. I seen a video talking about how like women are like chaos, but like not in a bad way, but like our natural being is like strong, like wrath, like female rage is a thing for sure. And so basically I seen that video and it was talking about Calypso from the Pirates of the Caribbean, or whatever, and how basically she was the sort of symbolism of Calypso and what female energy and feminine energy actually is. And so basically we're like, what she was saying, we are technically, and it might ruffle some feathers, I don't give two fucks. Technically, the whole gender role thing is in reverse because they say women are emotional, and I give you that. However, we are emotional in the sense of we understand emotional intelligence. However, just going based off what that's supposed to mean, women are emotional, men are logical. Actually, it's the other way around because men, and I saw a video about this, men operate on this one sort of linear plane, if you will, while women, we can be all over because our mind is, to her point, we're meant to like give life, so we have different instincts, we have different ways of thinking, we have all of that. And then you put that in a black woman, we already the most educated, so we really on top, right? And so boom, basically I forgot what I was doing or going with, but basically like men are this, men are that. And to her point of the video of like we being strict, there we go, strict or like running a tight ship, it's like I do agree because it's like that's the reason why today, like I would say from maybe like 2020, 2020 up until now, it's been like this whole male loneliness epidemic thing. And it's because of exactly what she's saying. Women are strict. Like we ain't going for nothing, Nathaniel. We ain't going. Because like, have you met men? Have you met them? And I'm grateful because I'm queer. So it's not just I have men as an option. So I'm grateful. However, to my straight folks, my straight ladies, I don't know how you doing that. Hell no, dating is ass.
I love this song. I do. All for the first time, you and I.
Okay, sing that.
Show me what you do for me. And then will I don't
Effortlessly. LOL, my fucking.
no other girl could ever reach you there.
That motherfucker singing, ain't he? Fuck! Right. Singing. Just
song.
playing and singing.
I do. All for the first time, you and I. Show me
I like that part. He sound like a fucking saxophone.
Want a free caraway pan?
What else we got, y'all? Nice text. Niece text the group chat. I'm like, what the fuck? Niece text the group chat and said white boy called her the N word. We pulled up literally no less than 2 minutes.
I want to know if they're going to be terminated. They're not going to be terminated, and we need to go to the next step.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro, black folks ain't playing with these folk today, especially with Trump in office. Them motherfuckers ain't playing.
Cooking food? The white boy calling people niggas?
He don't hear nobody. He don't hear us having this conversation.
He shouldn't still be working.
Right.
You need to have that talk, or I'll have that talk.
Right, period.
Figure it out quickly.
I'm gonna have a talk. I just had customers in my job.
Deal with it. I'm gonna wait around, because I'll have the talk.
Right, period.
Because I want him to call me that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna deal with.
You talking too damn much. You need to be talking to him right now.
Do you guys want to?
No, I don't want nothing. I want you to take care of your business.
Oh, well, I need to redo this one.
Yeah, they should be terminated. I want to know if they're going to be terminated. They're not going to be terminated, and we need to go to the next step.
LOL, I want to know if they had a conversation or not.
Find out who it was. Who's calling you a nigga?
Who?
The manager?
No, him right there? Cooking food?
The white boy calling you a nigga?
Somebody bring me back to part 2.
Listen, all right? I really need y'all to put some respect on my name, okay? I'm coming to toot my own horn because about a month or so ago, I told y'all that what Trump did in California was a violation of the Posse Comitatus Act. I told y'all this.
Right.
I told y'all this over a month ago. I told y'all this already. I told y'all
So
this last
in
week.
California, I think Trump deployed like ICE agents or something, and it was basically like Governor Newsom was like, you can't do that, and so basically now it's coming back around that basically he couldn't do that. My thing is, these people don't know the laws. First of all, why are y'all giving him this much power to do stuff and he can't do it? Like, you niggas just be doing stuff and it's against the law. Like, what's that about? Like, I don't know. Like, as soon as we break the law, as soon as we're seen doing some illegal shit, we get the consequences on the spot most of the time. But here come the president just doing shit. Nothing happens until like way after the fact, after the damage is done, basically. And that pisses me off because it's like, this nigga is the president. We need to get him out of here. What the fuck? What the helly? LOL. That shit is crazy as fuck to me. Okay, we got a couple more videos and then we're ending tonight's stream. LOL. Not me, like, anyway. I'm over here doing my hair while on stream. Anywho's.
Man was finna lose that case. I told y'all that. Listen, I do not play with the accuracy of what it is that I tell y'all.
Right.
I do not play, okay, about the research that I do when I come to y'all with some information. So now a federal judge that came through and said, Trump, what you did was illegal.
You can't do
it
that.
violates that same act Tory told me about a month ago.
Period.
I told y'all he wasn't going to be able to send them boys into Chicago. I told y'all he wasn't going to be able to send them boys into Baltimore. I told y'all he wasn't going to be able to send them boys into Atlanta. I told y'all he ain't sending them boys nowhere. And I told you guys why he could send them boys into D.C. I told you.
Right.
I told you. Now look. I've been telling y'all the facts ever since y'all joined my clique. Come on. I don't play about this. I told y'all about Abrego. I told y'all they was going to bring that boy back. And I told y'all that they wasn't going to be able to send him back out of here. Huh? You got to stop playing with me. You got to stop playing with me. Okay.
Period. See, this is why black women are the most educated. Because we don't play.
Yeah, man, I'm mega. Nice, bro. How old are you?
22.
22. Oh,
Yes,
You
sir.
don't even
My
sound
goodness
22.
gracious. Lay it on me. How can you still support this terrible president?
I think he's doing a lot of great things in this country, my
Excuse
man.
me.
Okay.
Or
I
do you think
disagree.
he's not doing good?
For sure. Would you prefer a response in a single paragraph, 4 paragraphs, a doctoral thesis, or a 10-page research paper?
A simple paragraph.
Just talk to me like I'm a person, brother.
All right, I'll talk to you like you're a person. There's a lot of reasons why I don't support Trump as president. Let's start with his character. Okay, his character is one of the main 3 categories that I detest, and it's because his character is detestable in of itself. The reason I say his character is detestable is because we're looking at a man that's been held civilly liable for raping at a woman. We're looking at a man that has sexualized 10-year-old girls, a man that has boasted about perving on the naked bodies of minors and unconsensually perving on the naked bodies of adult women. We're looking at a man that has said he would be dating his daughter if she wasn't his daughter. We're looking at a man that was best buddies with Epstein, sending him letters with pictures of naked women in the statement, "May every day be a new wonderful secret." We're looking at a man who has been found guilty of 34 felonies, a man who has said the best thing that can ever happen to a woman is pregnancy, a man...
Oh, wow! I didn't know he said that.
A man that tried to convince Americans in 2012 that they shouldn't vote for Obama because he's black. That must mean he was born in Africa, meaning he's not constitutionally eligible to run for the presidency, alongside many other attributes. We will start there. Of course, we have our 2 other categories, domestic policy and foreign policy, but I just said a whole lot. I'll let you digest it, and I'll let you give a response. Take it away.
Yeah, that was a lot to think about. What evidence you got for the rape allegations and all that? I'm not quite caught up on everything.
You ask a great question. My evidence would be the findings of the court. Yeah. Unanimous jury of 9 instead of a civil court in New York in 2023 after 3 years of discovery, deliberation, and arguments from Trump and the woman that he raped, E. Jean Carroll, led a unanimous jury of 9, in part picked by Donald Trump's billionaire attorneys, to conclude that it is true that Donald Trump had raped her.
Oh!
Didn't know that. Well, what would you choose to be the president? Who would you pick?
Kamala.
Right now, anybody but Trump.
Anybody but Trump?
Right.
Anybody. And, well, I mean, that's a little bit... That's rhetorical. I don't mean that. I think that there's many good options. Maybe before we move on to that conversation, we'll stick on why you support him or what your thoughts are on some of my reasons why I don't.
Well, I support a lot of what he does because, I don't really appreciate illegals.
Oh.
I'm a Christian man, so I support pro-life. And I like the way he's doing the tariff.
You said that
I believe
you don't appreciate undocumented immigrants, and you are Christian.
Yes, sir.
Leviticus verse...
I like how he pulling up the Bible
Give me
verse.
1 second.
Period.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What does Leviticus 19:33 through 34 say?
I don't have my Bible on me. You tell me.
Okay, great. I will happily tell you. Leviticus 33 through 34 says, "Was it when an immigrant resides with you in your land, you shall not oppress the immigrant. The immigrant who resides with you shall be to you as the citizen among you. You shall love the immigrant as yourself, for you were immigrants in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God."
Yeah, man, I'm mega.
Nice, bro.
I thought the video was longer. Damn! I wanted to hear the rest of that.
22.
That's period. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is Trump's America. So a gang of violent white teens were caught on video yelling racial slurs and attacking a 14-year-old black kid, trying to put him into a meat grinder.
Oh,
This took place at
wow.
a barn party in Wisconsin, and the media is barely even talking about it. Check out this video.
What the fuck? Where are the police?
That's all I can show on here, unfortunately, but just know they were yelling racial slurs at him throughout the entire video. This is a blatant hate crime, and there is no excuse for the rest of the media to not pick up the story immediately. The sheriff's department claimed they're investigating this situation, but it's a red state, so that probably means they're doing
They ain't
nothing
doing a
about
damn
it.
thing.
Luckily, the kid who was attacked in the video is okay, but he did suffer mental trauma from this event. We've seen this happen time and time again, especially in small towns in red states, and it always gets swept under the rug. Additionally, Donald Trump's message of hate, division, and racism only makes these instances more common and more severe. We can't allow the story to be buried. People need to see this. People need to know that racism and hate crimes are still very real in America in 2025. This is Trump's America, so a gang of violent white teens were caught...
All right, if you have a credit under 6...
I could not be a woman because what the fuck do you mean
What were you wearing?
What? Damn, what the fuck? Go back.
I could not be a woman because what the fuck do you mean?
What were you wearing?
Right. Right. Would have been so. I'd be so pissed when niggas say that.
You obviously wanted it.
What do you mean? Why you keep playing? What do you mean? You sitting way over there. What in the hell do you mean?
I just can't control myself around you.
Hell no.
What the fuck do you mean? I heard about you. You might as well. What do you mean? I reject you and you come back with shit. You blocking your blessing.
What the fuck?
Mean I can't leave the house? What do you mean when we in public? I gotta look at the ground.
Hell
Officer,
no. Who
what the
doing
fuck
that?
Do you mean you don't have any proof? But this my 5th time calling y'all to this motherfucking house, and I've had marks on me every fucking time. What the fuck do you mean? It don't matter that we
Listen, all I'm saying is when it comes to men, bro, like, if it got a hole, they ready, they going. They fucking going. And it bothers me because it's like little shit like that. Like when you hear that, it's just so fucking disgusting. Like men are fucking predators. What do you mean it was because of what I was wearing? Like I was literally last night, same conversation. You could literally just make eye contact. And it don't even have to be intentional. You can accidentally make eye contact with a man and apparently he ready to go. TCG, like, oh, you looked at me? That's an opportunity I can use to fuck. Literally. That's an opportunity. You just look at them. And it's like, y'all on fucking drugs? It's a disease.
Can't believe you're finally here again. It's my favorite time of year again.
That's fancy. Black Panther chairman Paul pull up to neighborhood where cop
my gun license and my driver's license in my hand. So stay 8 feet from me and don't talk to me no more. I don't answer questions. I'm not talking to you about shit. Call your supervisor.
Right.
Thank you. Tell him my name is Paul Birdsong from the Black Panther Party. The days of you coming out here and fucking with people is over.
Right.
Somebody go live with this y'all.
LOL. This in DC. Man.
They jumped out on They jumped out on
jumped
us.
out.
Like some dumbasses. They gonna learn today.
Right, period. Here go another motherfucker pulling up.
No, we not. We about to make it so they can't come on the block no more. They ain't gonna be able to come out here no more.
Yeah, you might fuck it.
Here go another one. Damn. Oh no, that's somebody else. I thought that was another one pulling up. Right. Here go another one. All these cops for one person is crazy. When all he asked for was the supervisor. That's what I'm saying. People be having that power and take it to the fucking head. Like, what the fuck?
You came here for me. You came here because you got to call somebody's carrying guns, and I'm the only one here with a gun. Called yourself? No, I didn't. Now, unless you see a crime being committed, you can leave.
Right, period.
Or you can keep harassing me. And then I can contact Octavia Williams, which is my attorney, and I can file a suit against everybody here. How you want to play? What? I asked you to stop talking to me and you're still here.
Right.
I didn't call you for help. I also asked you not to approach me. Stay 8 feet from me. Sure. You can't touch it. You can see it. You can read it. You can read my ID.
It's new too. LOL. Y'all better take notes on this so if you ever interact with the police. Right. All these damn cop cars.
Don't the Philadelphia police officer say, I will dignify everybody I come in contact with during the commission of my shift? Doesn't it say you treat everyone with courtesy and respect?
Right.
Human respect is something
Right.
leave them alone, you leave them alone. Okay? I don't know because you won't leave me alone. You got a little army here in this neighborhood intimidating these people and you won't leave them alone.
Right.
Nobody needs your help and you don't see a crime. Get the fuck out of here. You wasting taxpayers dollars for asking people. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
That's cool. You do, public servant. Call your supervisor. Don't worry about what I had. Call your supervisor. Get the fuck out of my face. You are. You're in front of me. If you do, I'm going to sue your ass. Yes, I will. I guarantee you. You don't know me. You better Google me. Yeah, all right. I will. I will sue the fuck out of you. And I don't even need your badge number because you signed that car out. Hey, everybody be aware of that.
Play with them.
When you ask them for their badge numbers, they try to hide them. But this number right here on their car, they sign that out in the morning, so you can use that to find out who they are. I don't want to listen to nothing. Leave me alone. Cool. Leave me alone. Get out of here.
He just said that. See, this is what I be talking about. It's for one, he a white man, and then he just a man, fucking dumb. He talking about, oh yeah, our badge number is on the fucking shirt. Bitch, he just said, if you trying to hide it, they can figure it out by the car. They don't even know their own fucking protocol.
Need your help. Don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody need your help. Nobody called you. Have a nice day. Pig. All right, pig.
All right, pig.
Pig. Right, pig.
That's a win for the hood. That's a win for the hood.
Are you gonna go do some work now?
Hood, baby.
Are you gonna go stop a crime somewhere?
Yeah.
You gonna waste tax dollars doing nothing?
Yeah.
Huh? You gonna waste tax
That's
dollars
a real
doing
Black
nothing,
Panther right there, boy.
Huh?
Damn.
A whole bunch of piggies here. Is that what that lot is? Is that lot of pig pen? What y'all doing here? Where's the supervisor at?
Bro, they would have been fucked us up hours ago. Yeah. It's a win. They saw Abraham. No, they ain't even touch his gun. They ain't even touch his gun. And they not going to. They're not going to. They scared of this man, bro.
They talking about he shouldn't be alone. There's a group of niggas out there.
The Black Jones just said he can do what he wants.
He can say what he wants. Yeah, I know. Let us say what he wants. You tell us to lift our shirt up. Is this street classified as a drug trafficking zone? Y'all would be loitering in the drug trafficking zone. You're not responding to a crime.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what's the crime?
Speak of that shit.
What's the crime?
Right.
They already checked.
No crime was.
Hey, what the fuck? What happened to the sound? Hang on. Hold on, guys. Okay. So the audio at the end of the video got fucked up somehow. But I like that. Go read up, study this man. Let me save this actually. Study this man so you know, because these white folks out here is crazy. Right, you know he was cooking because they botched the audio at the end. Literally. I was thinking, am I fucking tripping? It's very important that you notice that because that shows how these devices operate. Let me fucking repost. Yeah. What time is it? It's 9:11. Ooh. That was a good video to end on. So I appreciate the folks that stopped by and watched the stream. I know it wasn't many, but I'm appreciative of who did come stop by. Also, I'm like halfway with my hair. Like I think the back is pretty good. Now I'm moving up to the front. I don't know what it's looking like, and I don't care. So yeah, thank y'all so much for coming to the stream and, you know, listening to my shenanigans. I'll try to come back. If I don't stream on YouTube, I'll probably stream on TikTok, Twitch, because TikTok doesn't have like connections for my computer because I have a MacBook, and so basically I use a certain software so I can do what I'm doing, stream basically, and TikTok don't allow that for Macs just yet. You can only really like go live on your phone, which I probably will do, but it won't be the same, you know what I mean, because you can't interact, can't do nothing. We would have to just talk about stuff. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for being here, and I will catch y'all in the next stream. Oh yeah.